Howdy, howdy, fellas. Got a match in the Laffey today. In this World of Warships Legends match on. Man, what is this? I forgot to say the map names again, and now I forgot all the map names. Is this like Islands of Ice? Is that right? I really want to know the map names, and I'm generally pretty good at remembering stuff, and they just bounce off my brain. I just can't remember them. I know them, but I can't remember the names. We're in Laffey. This match is nuts. I know I put up a fair amount of destroyer matches recently. Um, I don't know. I've probably played a little more destroyer recently than I have been for a little while. I was like kind of a lot into cruisers, still into cruisers, but not. I don't know. A lot of destroyer matches, but that's just kind of how the matchmaking has been. Those have been the most noteworthy matches, and just the most worth playing, or most worth making a video of. Oh my god, talking is hard. This is the third video of the night. I'm done. I'm running Mordoff, like Sims Bay or something, whatever. I've got Mortar on. And this is the first match that I played with Mortar on. You know, the Laffey came out, and it's just like, do I like Laffey? I don't know. I was super disappointed about the actual DPM on the guns. It's like, this thing is the Mega Hunter Killer. It's got the heals. It's got the infinite smoke gimmick, which is cool, fine. I don't tend to like the American, two long smokes. Oh my gosh, I forgot this part was in here. Do I ever hit him? I'm trying so hard. This blind fire, man. Some people are just so good at it, and I'm like, where is he? What is he doing? I don't even know. He's like, all I see, I'm so bad at it. Now he's moving. I think I was close, and he started moving. It's so embarrassing. What was I saying? My build, Laffey. Yeah. The HE damage is 1800 stock. And that's low for a tier 8. That's, the, like, pan-European gunboats that have the slightly smaller caliber and quick firing and whatever. There's like 1750. Velos just got, it's up, is it 2000, 2050? Whatever it is up high. The alt lines are all higher, like the pan-European alt lines are like 2000 or above, or whatever they are. Whatever they are, Sumner is higher. It's just like, it just felt bad. Like, I'm just annoyed. And then even playing it, I think I've played 12 matches in Laffey. This was the 12th match. This brought me to even. Just, some matchmaking. Some I just didn't love it, like, but I'm running Mortar to try to rectify that. Like, okay, I don't like the damage. Well, there's a skill that improves the damage. Let's friggin' run it. Like, I didn't really want to, but you can actually see in this case kind of how perfectly that worked to bait out the sonar and smoke from the Lucian, which is, I think Lucian has weaknesses and drawbacks, but it's very strong and can be quite annoying to play against. I actually really don't like playing against the Lucian because it's kind of one of those ships that you just lose a bunch of health. Even if you sink it, it sonars you and you lose a bunch of health, and like the rest of your game is shot. So I really don't like to see it on the enemy team. But we get some cheeky early damage on it here. I'm sure he's going to heal up a lot of it, but he's probably not going to heal up all of it. And we're getting actually a fair amount of damage on this Montana. And yeah, the early spotting with the mortar, but the fact that we have the infinite smokes, like, that's not as much of a drawback as it could be on some ships. I'm at like 6-2 on my stuff. Lucian's pushing back in, but it's like, dude, you don't have sonar. I think maybe he was running for my torps, but I don't know why he's pushing back into me here. I guess he thinks he's got his smoke ready. Oh, yeah. Vindication. I get some blind fire shots here. A few. My Iron Njord got stuck on the island north of C. I think he kind of got rammed by, I believe that's a GK up there, and just got like wedged against the island. I don't think he could get off. So, oh, sorry, dude. It happens, but that is annoying. If I were him, I would have been hot. I imagine he was not happy about it. Yep, we're just coming into Lucian. That one, you know, like the lag. Do you guys see the shot that went all the way to the left of the screen? That happens to me so much. And it's really why I have to be so careful about that, like, snap first shot, because it's like if I take the snap shot, my shots just go nowhere. Get the double strike, heck yes. I'm like, oh no, Alaska. Oh wait, he's AFK. So, Arden Njord got stuck, but there Alaska's AFK, so, you know, I guess it's even. Whatever. So we're just gonna farm him down slowly but surely as we cap. You know, I am a little nervous that he's gonna come back, but whatever. Oh, I should mention, wait, we have some celebrities in the match. Crimson Dragon won the most recent. I can't talk. I'm telling you guys, it's two. It should be my maximum, but I was just feeling it. I'm excited about these matches. They were good matches. I wanted to get the videos out. You know, good content for the viewers like you. I know, my mouth is done and my brain is tired and etc. Anyway, we got a Crimson Dragon division on our team. They won the most recent Ocean Cup. So congratulations to them. I don't really know. I'm not like super into the competitive stuff. I can't do it. Like the times are awful for me, whatever, but I pay attention just enough to be like, oh, like I recognize those guys. I just saw the post on Reddit of like, hey, these guys won. I think that Chris in the Ohio was the like #2 vote getter for the MVP, so good job to him. I've been sunk by the guy that got the #1. I maybe have sunk him before. I'm not 100% sure. But you know, just congratulations to him, to them, to all these guys. Like that's cool. Like I'm glad that exists within the game, even if I'm not able to take part. Personally, I'm not like super familiar, super into it, but congratulations, guys. Like that's cool. Like I'm glad people are doing that. Here I'm just like, I think, yeah, that's the GK. It's like way north of C. He said capture A, and it's like, no, like. No, man. Like, defend B. What are you doing? We don't need to go there. Trying to, again, both harass, get some damage, get some fires, and if I can distract, like, if this Aki, like, wastes a drop on me, I mean, that would be awesome. He does start moving. So all the things, fire, damage, harassment, whatever. We've cleaned out our flank. Our GK is wildly out of position. You know, that's not the most maneuverable ship, but, like, maybe you could have come back a little sooner, dude. I don't know. The Ohio is super low in B. And he is getting pushed, like, you know. Laffey doesn't have... Actually has surprisingly high damage torques, but they're not super long range, not super fast, like, yada yada. Like, it's not a torpedo, it's a gunboat, but the torpedoes can do damage. But it's me, and I'm sailing it, and I'm terrible at torpedoes, so yeah, we're gonna rely more on the guns. And we are trying to just, you know, keep frustrating this Aki. Hopefully, like, if we can draw a salvo off the Ohio, that could keep him alive. And I'm, you know, I don't want to take it, but if it keeps him alive and I take some damage, you know, that's easily worth it. But it doesn't pan out that way. Getting out the AP and like this is doing some damage. I'm actually kind of liking this AP. Oh, take a long range shot from something over there, and then I realized, like, holy crap, there's 4 battleships. Like, that is a lot. Smoke up. We do drop spot, and it's like, oh, dude, he fired. That's amazing. Thank you so much for just lighting yourself up. Oh no, and then the GK goes down. He came back and then went broadside. Just like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know. Everybody starts somewhere, and the way the bureaus work, it is what it is. Like, it's not gonna change. Everybody already has them. Like, whatever. but just the basic stuff, like he came back. We know the stuff is coming, and it's like you have to think ahead just a little bit. Like this is a game. It's fundamental to the game. You have to think ahead. This isn't a game where you can just like run it into like, oh, I don't like that, like run out. He has to. He sees these ships coming in. He knows they're over here. You know, he's been heading this way for however long he did, several minutes. And then it's like the second he gets to that island, it's like, oh, there's battleships there, and then he like turns out goes broadside and dies. You absolutely can't do that. You have to think about where you're going. He actually would have been better to turn in and just like beach on the island. Just beach on the island, limit your profile, back up around the other side of the island, and then just like stay relevant, keep the points, stay a bit of a threat. Even if he goes down a little bit later, just staying alive during this part. Our Aki goes down. Another one. We're 1v3. I'm trying to reset, trying to set some fires. My smoke's not up for another little bit. If my smoke was up right here, I might be okay. I'm trying to dodge and juke, and then I think I just stopped too early. I should have waited until they actually fired, but it's just like a little bit like, oh, there's too many ships that are able to shoot at me for me to effectively keep track of all of them. I'm agonizing over, like, do I go back in to keep resetting them? Do I go out of range to stop getting shot? You know, I've just used my last heal, so I decided, like, I'm just gonna go out of range, and then, oh, that hurt. The incomparable, just, like, any shell you get hit by that thing hurts. The just raw damage on the ships, or on the incomparable, is just so high. And then the pricing comes around, it's like, okay, well, this is probably a good idea that I drop spot, but I'm still debating, like, oh man, do I reset them? Like, there's so many slightly different options for what I can do right here. The Musashi is still on fire, so I could try to chase him down and burn him down. That's a possibility. But based on the fact that a lot of these battleships were relatively healthy coming into this, you know, he might have both heals left. He might DCP. It's how I'm positioned at this point. It's going to take me a while to get to him. In retrospect, even as well as this match went, I should have smoked and taken some shots at these guys. Maybe. Like a fadeaway through the smoke and reset them as they were still capping. But I think I was nervous about the Musashi just capping anyway, and again, like, I didn't know who had most of the cap points. Maybe the Musashi did, and he would cap anyway, and I would end up taking much. So that's why I didn't fully reset them there. It's just like I didn't fully know if it would even work. And I'm looking at the guns arrangements there to see where they're pointed. They're all pointed away. You know, at this point we just got down on points. I'm like, oh no, like, did I make the wrong call? Should I should have reset them. I should have done whatever. And again, like, that's closer than is comfortable. I know he shot, so I'm hoping that we can get some shots off on him. But actually, even watching this back, I messed this up. I did this out of order. Even as well as I played this match, I did not play this perfectly here. I think I should have used that smoke to reset them in B, keep the points going. Even just a few seconds would have been fine. And I think I probably had some kind of angle where I could be turning out, use a smoke to block line of sight, reset, block the site, and then still head to A. And they would have had B a little bit later. And this doesn't come down to quite so close. And then there, when I smoke up, you know, that incomparable just showed he's willing to blind fire me. He doesn't have to hit me to reset. If it's close, like if you're kind of, there's a bit of a range that you get that you can reset, even if you don't get the damage. Here I get spotted by my dumpster tier like concealment. I'm hoping that I have enough health to withstand the poison, and I'm also thinking that, like, if he has sonar and yeah, basically, like, if he gets in the cap, if we don't have the points, it's like, oh, like, it's too much to do the calculations all at once. Trying to torp him if we need to, just push him a little bit, but the points just tick over. We just eke out the win. You know, I think it was a good game, but not perfect and 4K.